on the line. We have the second of the under-23 females. There is Foxy at the back of the Currumbin Vixens, Palm Beach in 2. We have North Cottesloe Glossies in 3, New Brighton, New Zealand in 4, Allura Fancy Pants in 5, and the Northcliffe Lightning.
Does Wilco have his fancy pants on today, though? But I assume not. There's nothing bright at the top of screen, boys. I always hassle him if I have to wear them for my girls' crew. He has to wear his too. We've
shamed him a bit over the years.
Do you think he's had enough, mate? He can't take any more?
Yeah, the pressure's gotten to him.
He'll be happy to be at the other end of the beach here, as we saw from his Wilco's cruise earlier today. The New Brighton Boomfers in the north and the south Narrabeen boat from New Zealand going off here as the gun has gone off and these crews are heading out to sea.
Can they join their country mates, the Boomfers from New Brighton, New Zealand, into the top 8 in the country? And there we have Foxy on screen there now with the Currumbin Vixens. They are a red hot 23 crew, and they'll need to repeat the best in that alley in Alley 1, similar to what Palm Beach just did in that previous race. Hadn't seen a winner come out of Alley 1 for a while, but we certainly got one in the last race. And Foxy, bottom of screen, he's going to need to pull something out here, lads.
Absolutely. You sort of see now sitting in the top of one, the gold medal GOAT himself, Damien Clayplan, with his Northcliffe Lightning crew of Ava, Sophie, Annie and Imogen sitting comfortably in front, but close hot on their tail is the crew from New Zealand, the Boomfers. Northcott on screen there, David Hunt, Harriet, Sarah, Georgina and Ellen in the boat looking to try and get a bit of WA representation in the back end of today.
Good to see our friends from across the ditch making their way over to the Australian titles too and putting up a good show here, guys.
Absolutely they are. And their crew from Piha got through there in the previous race. Damien Claypan on screen here now.
Very unique style, very front on, his massive frame. Probably one of the few sweeps you would not recommend using 2 hands for. He could control that well and truly with the one.
Yeah, he's a good sweep in any condition. Representing the Northcliffe Club, the Lightning, top of screen there now. They are going to nose into this turning can first on the white can. They will spin around quickly and try to jump on the first runner they can. Currumbin Vixens doing their best to stay in the mix here. Nose in, Lightning around. We're riding with them there 2 strokes and they're away on the 3rd. Claypan straightens them up and heads them for home.
Pretty tight for the minor places though, guys. Pretty all everyone around together.
Yeah, the New Brighton, the Boomfers going around sitting in second at the moment, but the Currumbin Vixens are going to start to make a bit of a play on the bottom of your screen here. Currently sitting in 3rd, Northcott as well, pushing forwards here. They're pulling away from Palm Beach and Allura Fancy Pants.
All still in contention here as they come back over the back bank now, looking for a runner. Results from the last race just appearing on the bottom of your screen now as we stick with the crew
nice
from
run
Currumbin.
here for Allura too, up the top of the screen, guys.
Fantastic.
Fancy pants.
Wilco and his Fancy Pants are going through here as well as New Brighton Boomfers. It's going to be a 3-boat, and Currumbin's also going to try and catch this little wave here as it starts to fatten out a little bit and their nose is going to go down.
More runners coming in the centre of the field there. That crew in Alley 3, North Cottesloe Glossies. They're going to run the top of that one here as well. And it is going to come again for the 3 crews top of screen. Northcliffe, Allura, New Brighton, New Zealand.
Northcliffe fall off the back and New Brighton just getting a little bit of an extra sin there.
Yeah, wow.
These girls here from the Palm Beach Pythons falling a little bit behind the pack, but they've got a little bit of a wave building behind them. They're going to try and catch up to these crews.
Fancy
looking around, hoping for something.
Yeah, he certainly does. Bottom of the screen here again, all the work to do. The Currumbin Vixens, we would have expected to see them featuring later on this afternoon. But Damien Claypan, top of screen. Northcliffe Lightning, they're going to be wave in front. And they're going to cruise over the line. I shouldn't say cruise, they're just dropping off the back of that one. And it is on for the 4th position here. The Vixens, bottom of your screen.
They've got a little bit of life under him, Donny. Might be just enough, but look at the crew in the middle there, charging.
Northcott trying to get back into the equation. They might be getting a bit of the better shoot against the New Zealand crew from New Brighton.
Yeah, the Kiwis in dead water there, just getting sucked back into the wave behind them. As the Northcott crew came down on them, we'll need to check the results of that one. See the Northcott or New Brighton to miss out there. You think the Currumbin Vixens out of Alley 1 have been able to get through. Tight racing.
Fantastic racing as we now look to the under-19 male surf boat.
I'll stick on the screen here, guys, for the results. And we're going to shoot down to Tash now.
Specialty.